The vision of K-12 students today states that students will use engaging technologies in collaborative, inquiry-based learning environments with teachers who are willing and able to use technologies power to assist them in transforming knowledge and skills into products, solutions, and new information. I'm very interested to see how they show the different technologies in the transformation of the knowledge and the skills. I see possible implementation issues just in the phrase where it says inquiry-based learning environments with teachers who are willing and able. This leads me to think, or shows, that some teachers that are not willing or able will not be able to adequately engage the students through the technologies, and that is the big challenge. So it'll be interesting to see if they have any suggestions on either how to help those teachers that are willing and maybe not as able, or those teachers that are able but not willing to put in that time. How do we kind of drawing these teachers that do qualify for both to help engage these students in the way that they've grown up, which is through technology. So the video goes on to show that these kids are 21st century learners, meaning that they spend most of their non-school time on an electronic device. It gives examples of, how much time they spend watching TV, playing video games, listening to book via audio, and the question comes up, okay, how do we then engage those students in traditionally in subjects like math and science and language arts and just a hardcover book? They're not being stimulated. If they're going home and they're spending 5.5 hours on a video game, they need that interaction. They need those colors. They need the manipulatives to engage and to be interested and to feel like they're actually accomplishing something versus a worksheet with a pencil or read the textbook by turning the page. So the video goes on to show older students. They look like high school students, and they're talking about the fact that they need the outlet, or they need a way to produce something, need to create something, they need to make something, they need to change something. And, the old ways of just do the rote assignment is gone. It's by the wayside. And luckily, I can't say that I'm a 21st century kid. I didn't grow up, attached to the iPod. It came later in my high school and college years, but I understand what it feels like to be able to create something instantaneously through a device, versus having to wait weeks and weeks and weeks, and that's what our kids need. So as teachers, we have to find a way to give them what they need. Lastly, the video talks about engaging, creating, thinking, producing, and ultimately learning. Kids are now learning differently. They're thinking differently. And as teachers, we have to find a way to bridge that gap between how we best teach them and how they learn best. And I have a feeling that technology is going to be that bridge. Loved the video.